Welcome to this yoga practice that is trauma informed, and this practice is designed for you to release trauma from the body. So please be very gentle and loving with yourself during this practice. Please know that you can listen to your body and let your body guide you, and do know that this is also a very safe place. You and I are here together, and you can express any emotions and emote anything that you want to emote and feel safe to do so. So if you are in a place where there are people around, maybe you let them know that you are doing this practice and that they may hear some noises and sounds, because noises and sounds may arise, and just to know that you're okay. And then there is no worry or concern that they're going to come and check in on you, and you can just really immerse in your practice. So we're going to come into a child's pose to start. And what we're going to do is we're going to invite the knees to come very wide. Now, if you struggle with the knees, you can place some blankets and pillows underneath. And what I'm going to invite you to do is come down. And from here, we're going to take some nice, big, deep breaths. I'm going to invite you to exhale through the mouth for the first few. Nice big deep breaths. These breaths are going to allow us to ground into the practice. They're going to allow us to let go of the day, whether it's the morning, evening, afternoon, it doesn't matter. And it's going to allow us to bring our awareness into our body. And this is key for this work. We must stay in the body. And my invitation here is to please don't get caught in your head. So a lot of the work that I do with my one-to-one clients is often helping them to stay out of their head. They want to try and understand, they want to try and logicalize or label an emotion attached to an experience. And the truth is, we really don't need to be doing this. So if emotions do arise, we don't need to know where they're from. We don't need to know what they're attached to so we can tick off the list. It truly is about feeling the emotions, allowing them to have the safety to pass through you, and then allowing yourself to continue. So what I do ask for you to do while you're here in this child's pose, I ask you to now come aware of the hips, and we're going to ask the body. We're going to breathe into the hips, and we're going to ask the body, what is it holding in the hips? And we're going to tell the body, and we're going to let the body feel, because feeling is crucial, that it is safe. So that is what we're going to do here. We're going to focus on safety. Let the body feel safe. And if you struggle to do this, you can bring up a memory or visualize or make one up, a place that you feel safe. Pretend you're there, right here, right now. And then once you've got that safety, you just breathe and you surrender into the body and you ask it to process. We're not here to fix, because we're not broken. We're here to feel, because it's safe to do so. Remember, you don't need to label or identify, just feel. And what we want to do is we want to invite the feeling to continue to move through us. What happens a lot of the time is people feel a little bit and it feels uncomfortable, or it feels heavy and big, and they tend to be like, okay, I felt it, and move on. And unfortunately, that doesn't allow the emotion to fully process. So it will keep on rising and circling back into your life. So I really ask you here, and this is why I love teaching these practices, because I really give the time for integration and processing.
So this isn't about doing lots of yoga poses to get a result. It's about using the poses to open up spaces in the body, accompanied with safety and time and integration. And it is a recipe for beauty. So just allow yourself to stay in this pose. Breathe into the body. And feel what you need to feel. Often behind a lot of people's trauma, there is a young child. One that didn't feel safe, supported. One that needed to be heard and seen. And a lot of the tension and trauma in the body is related to that little child. So maybe while you are here in child's pose, we maybe attend to that little child of you. We give them the time, we give them the attention that they need. Knowing that all emotions are okay, including anger. Anger has a bit of a bad name, but there are ways that we can express anger in a healthy way. And a lot of us have a lot of stored anger in ourselves. So if anger does arise, and if it's strong, this position is not a place to be. You could lift your head up and hit your hands into the ground, or you could roll onto your back and stomp your feet and hit your hands into the ground. They are options for you if this arises. We're just going to stay here for another minute or so. Just stay with the body and the breath. And then what we're going to do is we're going to slowly, very, very slowly, move out of this position. We're going to come just laying on our fronts in a flat position, and the hands are going to come down to the ground and the head is going to rest onto the hands. So please take your time in this. Be very gentle. The hips have been open for a long time. So we want to be very gentle and loving in this transition. And that will look differently for everyone. So just let yourself arrive in this position however is good and works for you. Slowly lowering down if you are up. And from here we're just going to rest the head into the hands. So from here we're going to relax the feet. We're going to stay in tune with where we were in our process. We may have processed and be ready for something else. We may want to use this next movement to help us continue. So from here, all we're going to do is we're going to lift up the right hip slightly and let the left hip fall into the ground a little. And then we change sides. So it's a rocking motion left to right in the hips. And this is a really good technique for releasing anxiety and releasing trauma from the body. So this is a great trauma release exercise. and allow yourself to go at whatever pace you want. You may find that you want to take the legs out that little bit longer. And then just had a puppy join me. Hello. And you just want to keep moving left to right here, being gentle, moving at your own pace. And this movement just allows any trauma and any energy to be transmuted and integrated into the body. So we're not releasing and getting rid of. We're allowing energy to be felt, emotions to be moved, and then allowing ourselves to bring it back into the body and the heart. The beauty of this work is that there are no stories, so we can stay out of the head and in the body. And if you do notice that your mind sneaks in, please come back to the body and stay in the body as much as you can. Do be aware that if any emotions do arise, please create space for them. And I'm going to leave you here to finish your practice. I recommend that you continue to move left to right, and I will leave the music playing. Please subscribe to the channel and let me know how you found this practice. I'm sending you so much love. Take care. See you soon.